Good afternoon, children. Today I am teaching a lesson, The Scholar's Mother for 6th standard. Dear children, do you know mother and motherland? We know mother and motherland, we give respect to our mother and motherland. You are also cultivate who give birth to us, who bring us on the world. We we can't repay to our mother like that motherland also. Dear children, when we are in difficulties, we are saying, we are share our feelings in our mother tongue. So mother tongue is very related, very understood our feelings. We explain we explain our feelings, whatever it difficulties or circumstances, we are telling easily, fluently. Like that, in this lesson, some talented scholar, he was a scholar, talented person came to the kingdom. He he is a scholar. He asked some question to the king. Before that lesson, I will ask some question to you children. Dear children, you are open your textbook, page number 17. Some questions have there. Can you answer the following riddles? It's a riddles. What is the longest word in the English language? You know, people? Do you know, people? What is the longest word in English language? Can you able to tell? I hope you will tell. That word is smile. That word is smile. Smile. Because lengthiest, longest word, because it has miles, not ending. That a smile. Second one, what starts with P, ends with E, and has millions of letters. Millions of letters in the page, in the paper. The start with P, ends with E. What is that? That is a post office. What is that? That is a post office. Next, what word begins with E, ends with E, and has one letter? In middle, one letter, that is I. Which, next, which pillar keeps crawling all the time? Pillar. It's a caterpillar. What has size and shape but no weight? Size and shape have but not weight. That is a shadow. That is a shadow. Which sun may prove dangerous? It's a dangerous. Which sun? Poison. It's a poison. What cannot move or walk but can go from place to place? Place to place. We are moving. That is a road. Which letter in the English alphabet always ask a question? Always we are asking a question. That's in an alphabet, that is Y. Y. Do you know? You can understood the riddles, dear children. Another, read and enjoy the puzzle. Know about these are riddles. Another one is puzzle. One day, Akbar drew a line. Draw. The past tense of draw is drew. Draw. Past tense is drew. Akbar drew a line with his royal hand. With his royal hand on the floor of the open court, in his court, and commanded and asked, make this line shorter. Akbar was a draw a line. Draw a line. He commanded. He asked, Make this line shorter. Make this line shorter. Not erase. Not erase. But not. How can we make short? How can we make short? I check it your IQ that will tell like that. Everyone was stumbled. Means stunned. They don't talk anything. By the puzzle, they are surprised, everyone. When it was Birbal's turn. But children, Birbal was very talented in Akbar's court. Always, yeah, whatever the question difficulties, he can able to answer. He can solve that problem. He was a talented. He at once, the Birbal turn at once. When it was Birbal turn, he at once drew a longer line next to the first one without touching the line. Without touching the line, Birbal draw a line longer than first one. He didn't erase, but he also draw a line, longer line than before first one, without touching the first line. Then everyone in the court saw it and said, "That's true, it's right. The first line is shorter. The first line is shorter than second." Everyone accept Birbal's wisdom. Another one joke, dear children. When a teacher in the school, a student came to school late. Then the teacher asked the student, "Why are you coming late?" The teacher asked the students, "Why are you coming late?" Then the student gave a reason, because of sign. Because of sign. What was the sign? Because of sign. The one that says, the student tell, "The sign have there, ma'am. The sign have there on the way." What the sign? The teacher again asked the student, "School ahead, go slow. School ahead, go slow. The board have traffic rules have there, ma'am. That's why I coming late." The student saying like that. Then it's a funny, it's a joke. Then all of you laughing. Dear children, come to our lesson. Come to our lesson. Here, scholar. Scholar means Pandit. He have a lot of wisdom. He have a wisdom, intelligence. Pandit. Once visit the court of Akbar. A Pandit, a scholar, a person visit to the Akbar's court. Akbar's court. He telling, "I am mastery over different languages. I know more languages. I speak more languages." He telling about the languages. He telling himself, "I am a scholar. I am a Pandit." Then Pandit continue. He telling himself, "I can speak many languages fluently. I can speak many languages fluently." Others in the courtiers, king and ministers, gods, everyone observing, everyone watching. The scholar telling, "I am fluent in so many languages." Then all of you, the courtiers, talking about themselves. The Pandit makes a challenge to the court. The Pandit make a challenge to the courtiers and the king. "Is there anybody present here who can find out what my mother tongue is? Anybody find out our mother tongue? Anybody have talented person? Anybody?" He asked like that. There anybody present here who are telling, who find out what is our mother tongue. The courtiers discuss among themselves. The courtiers among themselves talking themselves. Maybe Kannada, maybe English, maybe Hindi, maybe Urdu. They are thinking, they are talking themselves. But nobody darefully tell. Then, but they fail in their attempt. Nobody is get up and tell we are capable, we are able to answer. This is your mother tongue. Nobody get up, nobody tell, nobody tell. Their attempt to find out the Pandit's mother tongue. Nobody is get up. Then, so you all accept defeated. Then the Pandit proudly tell, oh, in the court, nobody is wisest. Agreed your defeat of victory. Defeat, opposite of victory. Victory, you are accepted. Defeat. Then, oh, no. Just then, Birbal speaks. No. We can't agree. We don't agree. We are not defeat. Then the Birbal speaks. Pandit. Well, Pandit, I shall find out your mother tongue. I shall find out your mother tongue. Is in a day or so. Give one day, I will tell. I will find out which is your mother tongue. Then gladly accept. The Pandit happily accepted. Hear that. Will take your own time. Okay? You take 1 or 2 days. You find out which is our mother tongue, said the Pandit. One night, sneaks into its bedroom. In the night, Birbal's bedroom and finds him fast asleep. The Pandit was asleep. He was asleep. Already sleep, deep sleep. He whispers into the Pandit's ear. When the Pandit was asleep, when he was deep sleep, the Birbal enters into the Pandit's room and whisper, speak silently, murmuring sound, whispering voice into the Pandit's ear. He speaks something to the Pandit's ear. Then he tickles his ear. Tickles means kachakuli. Tickles his ear with a feather. Then Pandit was asleep. In deep sleep, he making a sound. Pandit in his sleep shouts words in his mother tongue. Shouts in his mother tongue. Yavradi. The Pandit speak in his mother tongue when Birbal was tickles his ear with the feather. When in her sleep, the Pandit was in a sleep, he speak his mother tongue. Yavaradi. Who are you? Yavaradi means who are you? He telling in his mother tongue. The next day in the court, Your Majesty, Pandit's mother tongue is Telugu. Birbal, tell to the king. Birbal, in the court, tell to the king. Your Majesty, Pandit's mother tongue is Telugu. Pandit's mother tongue is Telugu. Then Pandit, accept. Yes, it's our mother tongue. King Akbar is astonished. Astonished means surprised, puzzled, wondered. King Akbar is astonished. Well done, Birbal. Well done, Birbal. But how did you find it out? How did you find it out? Birbal, Your Majesty, in times of difficulty, anybody, everyone in difficulty, in times of difficulty, a person speaks his mother tongue. Anybody are in difficulties, they are speaking in their mother tongue. Then Pandit, stunned, he don't speak anything. Birbal then narrates the entire incident. How can he find out the Pandit's mother tongue? What he did in the previous night? What he did, dear children? Do you remember once? Recall once? When the Pandit stay in the room in the kingdom, when in the night the Birbal enters to the Pandit's room and whispering something to the Pandit's ear and tickles in his ear with a feather. Then, in asleep, Pandit was in asleep, he speak his mother tongue, Yavaradi. Who are you? He's saying like that. That's matter. What's happened in that night? He narrated. He tell that story, entire incident that took place in the Pandit's bedroom. What happened in the Pandit's bedroom? Everything the Birbal narrates. Birbal explained the incident. Previous night's incident. Clever Birbal. You are a clever. You are intelligent. You are wisest. The king proudly tell, you are clever Birbal. You have indeed proved your wit again. Which means wisdom. Wisdom. You are wisest. Thank you, Your Majesty, Birbal. Say. Dear children, Birbal was very intelligent. The courtiers prize Birbal's prize. They are proudly prize Birbal's wit. The Pandit leaves the king's court in dismay. Who are then Pandit left the court, dismay means sad. Very sadly he left the kingdom. Then the Pandit accept his defeat. He was a proud himself. Always he was proud himself. I am a scholar. But Birbal show his talent also, his wisdom also. My lord, indeed Birbal is cleverer than me. The Pandit accepted not only I am not a cleverer, Birbal cleverer than me. He is a wisest than me. He is intelligent than me. He accepted his defeat. Then every member in the courtiers, all of you, slogan, hooray. Dear children, do you know when we are win in the game or incident competition, when we are win, we are victory, we are hooray, we are saying like that happily, like that in the courtiers, all are prized to Birbals. Do you know, children? So many stories you are read in your life, Akbar and Birbal stories. Every story, he was a cleverer. Akbar was very very intelligent. Show his wit, show his wisdom, his intelligence. Like that's this story also. The Birbal's talented shows how can he made a tricks. It's talented. He was a very talented Akbar Birbal stories you heard, more and more stories you learn. Here, mother tongue scholars, mother tongue. Dear children, which is the mother tongue of scholar? Telugu. Okay, I will stop there. Okay.